Hi there! Thanks for watching this video about environmental applications for ENVI Deep Learning. As a quick introduction, the ENVI Deep Learning module is an off-the-shelf suite of tools that makes deep learning accessible to anyone without the need to program. For more information about ENVI Deep Learning, check out our website at www.l3harrisgeospatial.com. Now, back to our use case. Deep learning is a great candidate to extract easy-to-see features that we need to track over time. And, as we are going to explore, well pads are great examples that we can use for this. From the images on the right, you'll see well pads at different stages of reclamation. And, if we look at the first two images, we can clearly distinguish the area where the well pad was before the site was restored. With the location of the well pad before efforts are taken to return the land to its natural state, we can then look at satellite imagery over time to remotely monitor and validate that oil and gas companies are following government regulations. You might be thinking to yourself, this doesn't affect me because there aren't any well pads where I am. In certain parts of the world, there are many well pads, and they have a significant impact on the appearance of the land. This example is from an area of Texas in the United States. Here, we can clearly see the well pads, but just how many are there? ENVI Deep Learning identified almost 3,000 well pads in this particular area. Taking 10 to 15 minutes with automated processing to get these results certainly beats having to manually go through and identify the well pads by hand. Once we have this information, though, what are the next steps that we can take? One of the great things about ENVI is the rich history and depth of tools for remote sensing applications. This is where we compare traditional remote sensing tools with deep learning. Specifically, once we have the locations of existing well pads in ENVI, it is easy to use simple vegetation analysis to monitor and show that vegetation is coming back to an area where a well pad once was. The image on the right shows a false color representation of a spectral index over a subset of the image we just showed. The colors, from red to green, show areas of no vegetation or unhealthy vegetation to places where the vegetation is present and potentially healthy. Here we can easily see that there is no vegetation over well pads, and this would serve as a great baseline to monitor the land reclamation process. And that is how you can use ENVI Deep Learning for environmental applications. Thanks for watching.